American Idol judge Carrie Underwood has slyly dissed Luke Bryan. This does not shock anyone. However, Luke had an odd reaction to it this time. Carrie is not the most liked judge that American Idol has ever had. However, fans love how she brings something new to the table. They also love how she is always blunt and honest with the contestants. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Carrie Underwood is the newest judge on American Idol. However, she has not made her first season the easiest. There have been a lot of things said about how Carrie is constantly ruffling feathers on the show. She is supposedly the one who pushed the Easter Sunday episode to be so religious. However, fans do not mind her on the show as she is giving them something new. Carrie is also blunt and honest with the contestants, which viewers appreciate. However, the production team does not seem to be too happy with her. Luke Bryan is constantly having to defend her actions and make it to where people are no longer mad at her. Carrie Underwood recently slyly disses her fellow judge, Luke Bryan. He made a video. During a break in the episode, Bryan filmed a video. He asked Carrie, "What's the best thing about working next to me?" However, she did not have anything to say, literally. She motioned with her hand to zip her mouth closed and did not say a word. Luke replied, "They were laughing about the exchange." However, people are not convinced that this is how Carrie truly feels about Luke. Regardless, the two did not seem mad at each other. However, Luke did have a bit of an annoyed look on his face. It seems as though Carrie did not have one good thing to say about Luke. Bryan seemed annoyed at her response. However, the two were joking and laughing about it. Regardless, it is unknown if Carrie actually likes Luke or not. He does constantly have her back when she upsets people on the show. However, fans are curious to see if she is going to return next season. Introduction. In the world of country music, few pairs of artists have captured the public's imagination quite like Carrie Underwood and Luke Bryan. Both are Grammy-winning, chart-topping superstars, each with the unique style and loyal fanbases. Their careers often intertwine, especially when they appear together on platforms like American Idol, a show that served as the launchpad for Underwood's stellar career. However, beneath the polished veneer of friendly competition and camaraderie, there lurks the possibility of subtle jabs, hidden barbs exchanged in the most unlikely of places. Imagine a scenario where Carrie Underwood, known for her grace and professionalism, manages to deliver a sly diss toward Luke Bryan without ever uttering his name directly. This narrative explores how such an event could unfold during a live American Idol episode, blending wit, and subtlety into a masterclass of silent roasting. Chapter 1. The setting, American Idol, live stage. It's a warm spring evening, and the American Idol stage is buzzing with energy. The top contestants are performing, and the judges, Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan, are in the usual banter-filled mood. Carrie Underwood is the guest mentor, brought in to inspire and critique the contestants. Her presence is a highlight, and the audience is eager to see her back on the show. As the night progresses, Luke Bryan takes the stage to introduce the next segment. He's in his element, smiling, gesturing, his country charm on full display. Carrie, seated beside him, offers a warm smile but remains poised, knowing that her words, when they come, will carry more weight than any applause. Chapter 2. The setup, the theme and the challenge. This episode's theme is country classics, and the contestants are tasked with reimagining timeless country songs. As part of her mentorship, Carrie shares her insights, her experience, her advice, her encouragement. During the mentoring session, Carrie offers some pointed, yet diplomatic feedback. She emphasizes authenticity and emotional connection, qualities she believes are vital for a compelling performance. Then she adds a subtle dig. Sometimes, it's not just about the song you choose, but how you make it your own. Sometimes, that's more important than trying to sound like someone else, even if they're your hero. The phrase, while innocuous on the surface, hints at a critique of performances that attempt to imitate or are overly influenced by others, possibly alluding to a certain recent performance by someone known for their imitation of another artist. Chapter 3. The performance, the contestant's rendition. One contestant chooses a well-known Luke Bryan hit, perhaps, Country Girl, Shake It For Me. Their rendition is energetic but slightly off-kilter, missing the mark on the song's authentic country vibe. Carrie watches intently, her expression unreadable. Later, during her critique, she says, "You brought energy and enthusiasm, which is great, but sometimes, it's about capturing the soul of the song, not just the beat. Remember, a song's true power comes from its authenticity, not just the rhythm or the surface-level fun." This comment, while broad, could be interpreted as a gentle reminder to Luke Bryan's style, often characterized by lively performances and party anthems, implying that sometimes it can come across as superficial if not balanced with genuine emotion. Chapter 4. The Subtle Diss, the Moment of Unspoken Tension. Later in the show, during a backstage interview segment, the hosts asked Carrie about her favorite performances of the night. She nods approvingly at some contestants, then pauses, and with a playful smile, says, "You know, music is about connection. Sometimes, it's not just about having a good time or making the crowd dance, it's about making them feel something real. That's a lesson I hope every artist takes to heart." The camera zooms in on Luke Bryan, who chuckles nervously, sensing the underlying message. Carrie's words are carefully chosen, yet, in the world of celebrity subtlety, they are a pointed reminder that sincerity matters more than just a catchy tune or a party anthem. Chapter 5. The Dress Rehearsal, the Hidden Message. During the dress rehearsal, Carrie is seen whispering to a producer, "It's all about the nuances," with a sly smile. She then proceeds to give some last-minute advice to a contestant, emphasizing storytelling and emotional depth. Her tone is warm but firm, suggesting that performances relying solely on superficial elements might fall flat. Meanwhile, Luke Bryan is nearby, chatting with another contestant, and visibly taking note of Carrie's comments. The tension is palpable, yet everyone maintains professionalism, yet everyone also senses the undercurrent of a gentle critique. Chapter 6. The Final Curtain, the Audience and the Judges' Reaction. As the contestants perform, Luke Bryan's comments are positive but measured. Carrie, meanwhile, offers praise that is genuine but also layered with subtlety. When the host asks her about her favorite moments, she responds diplomatically but leaves a hint of reflection, greater than, "Some performances stood out because they connected on a deeper level." That's what true artistry is about, making a lasting impression, not just a fleeting moment of fun. Her words, delivered with a warm smile, could be interpreted as a gentle reminder to the viewers, and perhaps to Luke Bryan himself, that substance matters more than style. Chapter 7. The Aftermath, the Social Media Buzz. The episode concludes, and fans and critics alike begin dissecting every word. Social media erupts with speculation. Was Carrie Underwood subtly dissing Luke Bryan? Did her comments carry a hidden meaning? Some fans interpret her remarks as a clever critique of performances that are overly flashy or superficial, traits often associated with certain party anthems or a style that emphasizes showmanship over authenticity. Others see it as a playful tease, a reminder that true artistry requires more than just a good groove. The hashtag #CarrieExcellentDiss trends briefly, with fans debating whether her words were innocent or loaded with layered meaning. Behind the scenes, Carrie remains gracious, knowing that her true strength lies in her ability to communicate with subtlety and class. Chapter 8. The Legacy of the Subtle Disses. Throughout her career, Carrie Underwood has been known for her professionalism and integrity. Her ability to deliver pointed messages without overt confrontation is part of her charm. In this fictional scenario, her sly diss toward Luke Bryan exemplifies her mastery of diplomatic critique, an art form in itself. The incident becomes a legendary moment in American Idol history, a testament to how words, when carefully chosen, can communicate much more than their surface meaning. Whether intentional or not, Carrie's subtle message underscores an essential truth in music and performance. Authenticity and emotional depth are the true markers of greatness. Conclusion. In the end, the American Idol stage remains a place of celebration, competition, and sometimes, quiet commentary. Carrie Underwood's hypothetical sly dissing of Luke Bryan demonstrates how stars can communicate complex ideas through subtlety and wit. It reminds everyone that in the world of entertainment, sometimes the most powerful messages are the ones left unspoken, delivered not in harsh words, but in meaningful pauses, knowing smiles, and carefully crafted phrases. Whether you see it as a genuine critique or playful banter, the story highlights the artistry behind silent disses, an elegant dance of words and silence that keeps fans talking long after the lights go out. And in this dance, Carrie Underwood proves once again that true class lies in knowing when to speak, and when to hold back.